Okay, so it is midnight and I'm standing in my kitchen doing a video on gold. Sure, let's start with gold. So I found a website where you can buy gold. You can buy gold in the form of coins, in the form of gold bars. You can buy silver, gold, all those other type of shit. All kind of neat. I think I've never owned gold in my life, and so I think for one of the things that I'm oh shoot, interesting. For one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually for my next I don't know if it's gonna for my next paycheck or wait, what? See, I knew there was something else new.
My dad.
Oh, it's a follow-up, that's why. Anyway, what was I didn't bring it with me. Anyway, gold, yeah. Buy that possibly one day. Okay. Next thing. I actually don't know what the next thing was. I think I had something. I did have something. Oh, my face hurt for half a day. Because as you know, I got surgery on my mouth. Then I got sick. So there's this thing. It happens every time I go to the dentist. If I have to keep my mouth open for a long period of time, I get sick. I'd imagine it's because all the germs and the air is flowing into your nasal cavity and you're not like stopping it, kind of, if that makes sense. Because when you talk and you close your mouth, it's not all just rushing in. I got sick. My mouth hurt for a shit ton for a while. Tonight is the first night where it's not hurting. And I'd imagine by Monday is going to be the first time that I'm going to be able to like smile and like not feel the stitches tear open. The gap in my teeth is closed. I can't smile fully yet. And then the only two other things that need to happen are these two teeth. This one needs to come down and like sit in place. And then this one needs to just push in that way. And I will have straight teeth for the first time since like 5 years old. So that's cool. I wonder how much that surgery costs. I was told it was like $80, but I feel like what they had to do was not $80 worth. Feels like more like $1,000 worth. But we'll see when we get the bill. Saving money. I think we're gonna go back to that. So, oh God. Obviously it's difficult for everybody, or a lot of people. I think it's difficult for people who didn't have a childhood in which they could have everything they wanted, so then they grow up and they buy everything that they didn't have, or it's easy for people because that's why it's not easy. And then it could be easy for people because it's just kind of how you were taught or like what was reinforced as a child or whatever, and like that's completely understandable and kind of nice actually. Now if only everyone had that same reinforcement as a child, I think people would not be as broke as they are today. But due to childhood lifestyles and how that reverberates through your teenage and adulthood, yes, you could learn all these things. People can learn, obviously. I think I'm finally learning. And it can take a while. It can take, I don't know, 10 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know. I literally wish I had done this, what, 8 years ago? What was it, 8, 9 years ago when I first started college, and I lived in my mother's basement, and I had no rent, and I was working. If I had saved even 10% of my money then, I think I'd be like a millionaire now. Maybe not a millionaire, but I'd have a decent chunk of money, and I'd be able to do whatever the hell I wanted with. But unfortunately, having a lifestyle where I had no real financial responsibilities led to being irresponsible with my finances. I think that's how it works. So yeah. But anyway, now I'm older. And I guess I care. I don't know. I don't know if it's I care or if it's because I was. I don't know. Investing is weird. Usually the people who do it or people online who do it are like weird bros and like they're just kind of dumb. They sound stupid. They all talk about crypto, despise crypto. But yeah, so the one thing that actually got me into actually doing this whole investing and saving money thing actually was Pokemon. Believe it or not. I never would have thought that possible. but here we are. So Pokemon has this thing. It's not really a thing. It's more like people in the world made it up. I think since 2020, when Jake Paul did the whole video of like the $10,000 Charizard thing, I think that's when people started buying Pokemon cards and seeing them as an investment. Back then, I was like, this is dumb. Why does anybody care? And then what? Maybe half a year ago, I don't know how, but these videos started coming up on my feed, and I was looking at them. I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. And it was mainly around 151, which is the Scarlet Violet 151, which is the first 150 Pokemon that they re-released. I bought those, and then I got Terrestrial Festival, and I got a whole bunch of other ones, and I was like, I'm going to keep these because it's an investment, blah, blah, blah. I started watching all these investment videos regarding it. It's really interesting. I liked it. I was like, ooh, this is cool. And then at some point, I was like, wait. While this is good to invest in, because you can invest in this stuff because it does grow in value, and like the sealed product does spike in value, especially if it's something that's not printed anymore, or it has a special chase card in it, is what they call it, which is a card that people obviously are chasing. An example would be the Heart, what is it? The tag team Heart, Latios and Latios. That's one of them. Yeah, so yeah, people do that. They chase it, they seal it, invest it, whatever. They hold on to it. Like, one of the Pokemon sets, Evolving Skies, came out, and it is now like, it's like $800 a box. Like, a literal, just a box of like 30 packs is like $800. Which is insane to think about, but that's just kind of what investing is, kind of, in a way, sort of, a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what it is, really. Yes, I do, kind of. But, my goodness. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was like, oh, this is neat and interesting. And so I saw it as an opportunity just to, like, gain and save money. And, like, yes, you can do that, but, like, realistically, what you really want to do is have a whole, maybe do it for a bit, and then take a break from it, and then go back to it in a little bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because obviously there's a whole bunch of sets coming out for the game, or for the investor people, whatever. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But anyway, I was talking about investing, gold, whatever. What got me into it? That's what got me into it. That's how I'm staying in it. So now, and the other thing that got me into it was my workplace actually has a 401k for people who even work part-time. So you don't have to be full-time to get a retirement account, which I think should be the law in all of the United States, especially considering the amount of financial ruin that a lot of people are in who are between the ages of like 18 to like 35. That would just be my thing. But having a 401k account or savings account anyway, I think is massive in the terms of like helping people gain either save for retirement forcefully, and so they don't have to do it themselves. You just have to, I don't know, open the email your work sends you, you sign up, and then you go from there. Anyway, yeah, that's the other thing that got me into it. Doing all that shit. So the combination of doing that, doing the card thing, now interested in doing gold, and I've been doing Robinhood for years, but now I've actually started to take it serious. Of course. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, all those three of them? Is that what I just named? 3 of them? Cards, gold, and Robinhood? Yeah. Oh, and I guess the Fidelity account. So 4 whole things are now like what I surround myself with in terms of finances. What the hell is that? Oh. So yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. So yeah, if you are interested in any of this stuff, I suggest you open up your computer and look it up. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to probably try to go to bed. So I can't eat anything right now because of my teeth. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. I don't know. I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you probably the next time I open up my phone and do something with it.
Well, time to invade Stan's mind. This should be fun. Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Buy!